What purpose does the gentleman from Georgia rise?
Mr. Chairman, I have an amendment at the desk.
The clerk will designate the amendment.
Amendment number 2, printed in the Congressional Record, offered by Mr. Collins of Georgia.
The gentleman from Georgia is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I offer this amendment to ensure that none of the funds of this bill may be used in violation of Section 236C of the Immigration and Nationality Act. This amendment prohibits the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement from using taxpayer dollars to process the release of or to administer alternate forms of detention to illegal immigrants who committed a crime which mandates their incarceration under Section 236C of the Immigration and Nationality Act. Section 236C requires the federal government to detain illegal aliens who committed any one of the serious crimes detailed in that section until that illegal alien is deported to their home country. In my home state of Georgia, ICE has processed the release of criminal aliens under the guise of sequestration. Along with the fellow members of the Georgia delegation, I have written to DHS and ICE on 2 separate occasions requesting more information about the releases. To date, DHS and ICE have failed to provide basic information regarding the criminal aliens released in Georgia. We don't know how many criminal aliens were released and to where. We don't know what crimes they had committed prior to detention, and we don't know what forms of alternatives to detention ICE is using to ensure they don't commit additional crimes. Mr. Chairman, this is unacceptable. Our nation was founded on the rule of law, and I do not believe taxpayer dollars should ever be used to circumvent the law. I appreciate the men and women who work for ICE and have great respect for their work they do and the sacrifices they make. This amendment ensures that political agendas won't interfere with the need to protect innocent citizens from criminal illegal aliens. The federal government should enforce immigration laws, particularly Section 236C, that mandates the detention of dangerous criminal illegal aliens. I urge my colleagues to support this amendment to prohibit taxpayer funds from being used in violation of Section 236C, and I yield back my time.
Gentleman yields back. For what purpose does